James Webb Space Telescope is the next premier space observatory. It will extend the discoveries of Hubble Space Telescope and observe the birthplaces of planets, stars, and galaxies. It is named after James Webb, NASA's second administrator and champions of many Webb NASA's mission at a stories high and size of a 10 score. This will be the largest telescope ever sent into space and 100 times more powerful than Hubble. It is so big it has to fold to fit into a rocket wide head unfold segment by segment. Once in space, Webb mirror are coated with gold that is about 1000 atoms thick to optimize their reflective in the infrared. It is launched near to equator, taking advantage of Earth's greater rotation speed there to boost launch performance. Where will orbit the Sun 1 million miles? The telescope will observe infrared light with unprecedented sensitivity. It will see the first galaxies burn after the Big Bang over 13.5 billion years ago. Webb infrared in cameras so sensitivity they must block light from the sun, earth and moon. The 5-layer sun shield is like having sunblock of SPF 1 million. The sun shield comes with 5 layers of Capstone. NASA has $10 billion spent on this project to make more and more advanced. NASA has said that the entire procedure of creation and launching it is so complicated that they have identified more than 300 potential problems. They may arise more than 300 single point of failure if one come false. James Webb Space Telescope. The bigger the mirror they are equipped with, the more light they would be able to capture, and the resolution of the image that we get will be that much higher. That's why, with the creation of more and more advanced telescope, they are being equipped with bigger mirror, and you have the mirror of the James Webb Space Telescope. Beside the entire mirror is coated with 24 karat gold. James Webb Space Telescope deployed 1.5 million kilometers away from the Earth at the point known as L2 point. It is important to block the heat and light of the sun as much as possible for the better functioning of the telescope. To avoid this problem, a sun shield has been installed on this telescope. This sun shield is in the shape of a kite and as big as tennis court, so the telescope could remain protected from the sun. For this, a very special material has been used, Kapton. The sun shield comes with 5 layers of Kaptons, and each layer is thinner than a strand of human hair. There are vacuum gaps between each layer so the effectiveness could be interested apart from the this each layer has an aluminum coated on it that there is a problem. Everything that radiates heat emit infrared waves. When the telescope will start working, the telescope will radiate some heat too. Some infrared waves will be emitted from with the telescope. It will interfere with the waves coming from the galaxies, and we would not be able to get good high quality pictures. To avoid this, James Webb Space Telescope will work only at the cold temperature of 223 degrees Celsius. This temperature needs to be so low for it to work on Earth. Temperature has not fallen below minus 98 degrees Celsius. As I told that the James Webb Space Telescope could look after the Big Bang took place. You'd ask, how is it possible to look into the past? The answer to it is very simple. The light takes some time to travel the distance. By the time the light reaches from one place to the other, a lot of time would have passed, especially when it involves distance this large. The light from the sun uh, reaches the earth by traveling approximately 8 minutes. It means that if the sun vanished suddenly, for example, will take 8 minutes for people to find out on earth to see that the sun has disappeared. Similarly, apply this logic on a large scale. Stars and galaxies that are millions of light years from us. Webb is an international mission with significant and contribution from European Space Agency and Canadian Space Agency. Scientists all over the world will be able to use Webb, explore further into space and back into time. Thanks for joining us. If you like this video, please like, subscribe our channel.